Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more blueprints. Crazy starting music because I believe that we left off in a curse mode, I think. Yeah. I don't think we'll be playing curse mode at this very moment because I was kind of going back through what we've done in the past when I was editing videos to put on YouTube, and I had an epiphany, and I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but it became pretty clear to me the whole situation with the monitors and security. I also changed my microphone settings, so hopefully my microphone is a bit louder compared to the game. I'm not sure how that is going to affect things. It's looking like it's pretty loud right now. It might be a little bit too loud, but I guess we'll find out if anybody tells me in chat or after recording and going back through the video. But either way, I was looking back through it, a couple days ago I uploaded the video of me first getting to the beach of white sand where we found the train station. And at first I thought that little delete it picture was showing the monitors and security with the letter A on one of them I knew that I went to security, looked at that monitor, and that monitor was for the archives. But when I first saw that when looking through, I've been working on the castle puzzle, trying to find the letters in castle. Castle spelled vertically downwards and then having 2 empty spaces after each letter for extra letters. So I was like, okay, is that A part of that puzzle? But that wouldn't make sense because, it's 4 spaces away instead of 3. And then I realized, oh wait, it's archives. The piece of paper says A for the archive screen. The piece of paper in the attic pointed to the office monitor with an O on it. So the monitors in office have to spell something out based on the first letter of the rooms that they're showing. And with that, our goal is to get to the office. I didn't pull up footage to find that before I go in. I'm kind of wanting to get to security and just find that out on stream. But I'm pretty excited to do that. Also, as far as the title of the stream is concerned, the main purpose of this is doing that, but it's also to get to rank 8 and explore some blue rooms to hopefully get some new memos found. And with that, let's switch over to our main profile and continue. Day 73. It was also, I realized, 45 gold in this shrine in order to get Blessing of the Monk. Now, I'm not entirely sure if that is completely RNG dependent on what blessing you get, or if it has to do with the amount of gold you put in. But each time I put in 80 gold, I've put in Blessing of the Berry. I've gotten Blessing of the Berry Picker. So I'm assuming that 45 gold will always get me the Blessing of the Monk, but I'm not sure. But we are not so lucky. Let's go ahead and just go for the tool shed. Maybe it'll be helpful. Alright. Got some basic items. We still need one more permanent unlock too. I'm guessing that will have to do with the microchips in some capacity. All right, let's do some exploring. We have we have the boon of the rook too, so we have some redraws here. I don't hate observatory. Here's the attic, but I think I want to try to get the conservatory. I don't want to waste I don't want to miss out on this though. Not getting anything from my redraws. I'm not going to collect the ink bottle because I kind of want to save up for 100 stars. Okay. I don't think I can do anything yet. Boiler room, huh? You know what? I think it will take... Oh, wait, I don't have any gems anymore. I think I'll go back to the beginning and go to the left side of the house and try to get some gems. I might as well explore this room. Trophy room. Well, there we go. In hindsight, I am kind of disappointed in myself that I didn't pick up on those security hints sooner. Because I honestly thought that the picture in the attic was just circling the office monitor, not like an O. But it does make sense. Okay, I'm going to activate this so that we have power, so that we're more likely to get security. There we go. Now let's take a better look at these. Now I'm not sure how like this sort of monitor is supposed to line up. I guess we'll just start. Okay. Let me grab a piece of paper and a pen. I'm moving the microphone away a little bit so I might start sounding a little bit fuzzy. Okay. Let's map out all of these monitors first. So we got two big monitors on the left. Then we've got a small monitor next to on top of two slightly larger monitors. Then we've got 3 on bottom, 4 on top, and 4 on top. Okay, so let's start filling these in. Library, L. This is the music room, so M. This is the wine cellar. Let me make sure that's actually what it's called. Yes. And I'm assuming it's just the first letter. It could be both, but I'm just going to put W for now. I might change it. This is the vault. This is the nook. This is the spare room. This is the storage room. I need to look at that again. Storeroom. So S. Wait, let me make sure that that's actually called the spare room. Yes. This is... Oh. I think that's the corridor. Maybe not, though. Could be the hallway. I think it is the hallway. I'll put H, but it also might be the East Wing Hall. I'll need to double check. This is the... Can't remember the name of it. Walk-in closet, W again. This is the office, O. This is security. This is the archives. This is the Nook again. Nursery. Oh, wait. Maybe this is just... I'm pretty sure this will say Swan Song here. Yeah, because this is the gallery. So is this just a way to find the password? I hope it's more than that. Okay. This is the, oh, I can't remember what this is called. Showroom. S. This is the ballroom. This is the pool room. And this is the vault again. Really, is the point of this just to be able to get Swan Song? Ah. If so, that's so disappointing, because, like, that's a rather easy password to find. Because it got... It's looking like it. Surely there's got to be a more important purpose to this than just that, though. Right? Well, I have these written down now, so I'll keep these in mind and think on it. But I'm unsure as to exactly what I'm supposed to do with that. Let's go ahead and set the security level lower real quick. Man, I was really hoping that could be, like, a breakthrough piece of information for me, but alas. Laundry room. You know what? It's powered here. Why not just draft it? What are these specialty offers again? Swap star and allowance. Swap dice and keys. Swap shoes and gems. That would be something. Swap keys for gold. Well, that would certainly give me a lot of keys. Let's go ahead and go back to the start, though. I guess I didn't really need to go back to the start. I could have just continued on that way. Magnifying glass might be helpful. Sure, library. A new clue, huh? Let's take a look at this and see if there's anything that I will discover about looking through this again. Let me move my microphone back. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit clearer. Again, the tomb is something that I'm still unsure of. I was wondering when I was first reading the book if this like apple, banana, orange had anything to do with anything. I'm not sure. Again, this gates, right? Oh, that's bugging me so much. And if his directory was considered a trajectory. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. That's interesting how this room has paintings on it in this in the directory, because I don't think those paintings are actually there. Oh, unless you can spell anything with this. Hmm. What is the description of room 8? Pins. It is now time to ruminate over the bins, sins, and pins contained within. Pins? Maybe that's play on words for puns? Pins. There's always been a history of things disappearing on the estate, including this very floor plan, which had been lost for many years itself and missing from the directory. Now that it has been found, some long-lost items from Mount Holly's past might finally resurface. Long-lost items? So maybe it's worth it just drafting this room whenever I can. There might be, like, specific items I can only get in this room. Curious. Well, I still have no idea about these memos here. The suspect is minor, the suspect is major, the suspect is minor. Oh boy. The suspect is a key. This looks like the terminal depiction. Ooh, what if instead of having the rook, I need to be the king and then take the power of the rook? Once, no, but it's the pawn that takes the powers once it reaches the 9th rank. Or the 8th rank, I can't remember. Oh well. Vault. So this is, I'm going to take this even though it's not the best room to get here. Because this is another thing that I noticed. Oh, would you look at that? How convenient. I was, again, rewatching the videos, and I came across this, which I am very much assuming that this has to do with the castle puzzle. So I went ahead and wrote those down in, like, the last row, or the rightmost row. So right now I have, and I'm assuming that this is a lowercase I and a capital D for some reason. That's the only thing I can think this letter is. Yeah, I mean, it looks like capital D, but then again, I don't know why it would be a lowercase I and then a capital D, unless it's the start of a new word. But right now I have C blank I A blank D S I X T O R L O blank E T blank. And if I don't find any more clues, I might just like try to make words with what I have. See what I come up with, but I might wait until I have a few more clues. I'm not even sure if all these are right, to be fair. Specifically the one in the locker room, I'm not sure if it's right. Oh, this is the one that's not compromised. I wonder if the password in the Blackbridge Grotto is RIBBJ. Huh. I guess it's worth a shot. Because that's probably the alias that she was using when she fled the country. Well, let's go try that. I am kind of running out of steps, but I suppose that's all right. But then again, it also said that it didn't exactly follow the naming theme, the super admin key. Oh, okay. This let me in. Oh, admin logs. Can I see that? Or is this stuff that I've already seen? The last cables have finally been laid. Okay, I've read this, but maybe I can see the ones that were previously deleted. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe, and we will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. We've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. Blackbridge, we've read this. Fix a connection error that was occurring between the office and the security terminal. We've also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that can be accessed via the network. Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. Additionally, the existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has also been removed. 2 new admin keys have been added to the network's user database, with P and RibJ. Okay, with P. I think, okay, wait. I think P. Withrow was one of the people who was working with, Mary Jones? But I could be wrong about that. I'll need to check that out. Okay, so, but this is full access. Full access, full access. Alright, Jean and I are successfully logged on now. These admin logs can only be accessed by the Blackbridge terminal, so I'd advise we use this for sensitive messages and suspected electronic mail moving forwards. More, as soon as you've got the network address from Manning, you can begin those file transfers now. We need them ASAP. More, copy that. It should be done by the time you and Philip are moved out of the shelter. Philip Withrow, I believe. Okay, so it was Mary Jones and Philip Withrow who were in the shelter. Guess that makes sense. If by Philip you mean Paul, oh, it was Paul Withrow, okay. Then yes, that timeline can work for us. I apologize, his admin key tripped me up for obvious reasons. I'll be wiping these logs regardless as soon as we are done here. Uh-oh, did not do that. Be at ease, friend. It is of little consequence. Let us know when the transfer is complete. Data packet transfer from Firestorm, Araja. Total file size 14 kilobytes. Data packet transfer from Firestorm, Araja, total file size 14 kilobytes. So interesting. They transferred data from Araja, which would make sense if these are like... If our mother was one of the like nobles that fled from Oris to Araja after the war, maybe? We have finished moving and have made ourselves at home. Be advised that 2 additional crates are expected to arrive within the next 3 days. Randolph, instead of simply deleting these logs, would it be possible to instead replace them with manufactured messages? I'd like to leave a trail of breadcrumbs to lure would-be clue seekers down the proverbial garden path. Garden path. Okay, that makes sense because the path through the orchard led up to the sundial, and we did manage to like activate the sundial. Yes, we can create a dummy admin account with pseudo privileges. Splendid. In that case, I better get to writing. Our visitor last week has given me a bit of inspiration for a new book. Okay, and that's a new clue. As requested yesterday, new admin key created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. More. Okay. But is this... Yeah, because this falls into the typical length formatting. So I'm a little bit confused. More. I'd say it's about time to scrub these logs. The 4 of us are ready to go dark. Randolph, I've left the final manuscript in the safe house. Please look after the other children. Should our paths not cross again, we will embrace each other in the soot and ash. Randolph. Okay. Final manuscript. Okay, so that's talking about a new clue, I'm assuming. Soot and ash. Do not look within, do not look back, for we are with you, and there is nothing behind you. May the black shores guide you both. Rib J and with P delisted in user database. More are effective immediately. All electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. All other terminal inboxes have been archived and can only be restored via admin controls. Temporary access to the user to the mainframe in Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Okay, I think we've seen most of this. Updated access privileges for the following account types: admin access, full access to all features, personal access, access to user database, archive access, full access plus access to archived admin logs and deleted database entries. Admin logs and deleted database entries, okay. RTA is down while we work on a solution to report terminal connection failures. RTA is working again. Terminal connections tested and confirmed functional. To make future testing easier, added the ability to access offline terminals through the RTA while Blackbridge is open. Route H added. One new admin key has been added to the network. Tom K. Added new database management features to Blackbridge admin control, updated the user database. More R changing of the guard, preparation for Simon's arrival, inbound and outbound messages, as well as offsite connections from the outside the estate have been disabled per the instructions left by the Baron himself. All right. I gotta remember Rib J and with P. Okay, turn to main menu. I'm so glad I got into this. Data files, maybe? No, that's just that. User database. 3 additional delisted admin keys. There's one more admin key that has complete access, I'm guessing? Guess I'm a little bit confused about that. Sorry, I'm just kind of silently reading over this. So, instead of simply deleting these logs, would it be possible to instead replace them with manufactured messages? I'd like to leave a trail of breadcrumbs to lure would-be clue seekers down the proverbial garden path. Manufactured messages? I don't really understand that part. Yes, we can create a dummy admin account with pseudo privileges. A new clue. I wonder if I can use that as an admin password. As requested yesterday, new admin key created. Though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. The 4 of us are ready to go dark. 4 of us. That's funny, because in that picture down in the train station, there were only 3 people. Okay. Let's try some more admin passwords. That might be this pseudo admin privilege accounts. Oops. Okay, could it be the train station puzzle that we found within a new clue? Also, I guess I should do... Ma is small. So, Major is small name. Oops. Let me think. Okay. Still not sure what that meant. Let me try the train station stuff. So let's try 873 10 113. What about skipping the minor stops? 8 10 113. Nope. Okay. Well, we got something done. We found a admin key, which is nice, but not one that has pseudo privileges. There is one that has pseudo privileges, and it has to be something to do with a new clue book. Trinsdale is mentioned a couple times in there. Anyways, that was quite the... It wasn't a wild goose chase, it was just a semi-successful goose chase. I got very sidetracked, though. Let's try to get to rank 8, shall we? I can't break open these, can I? Oh, and this was the hallway. That room I was thinking of, because I remember seeing the vases and the bench. No cracking open the vases this time. realize that this had like a false ceiling. Whoa. What? I've never seen this arrow before. Huh. Are there any other arrows like that? Not really. Hmm. There's a bunch of chairs up there. Strange. Okay, and I can't walk up that. Makes me wonder, though, if I can, like, use a power hammer to, like, do something here. I'm not sure. That has to be something, right? I wonder what happens if I bring the wind-up key to this poster. I doubt anything would happen, but I suppose it's worth a try. Sure. Might as well set up the security terminal stuff. Again, still need to find out what that bottom lever is. Actually, I should be able to find out through process of elimination when I go back there. But I kind of want steps. Alright. Let's go ahead and swap our gold for keys. That's a lot of keys. Did get 110 dice. That's pretty funny. I don't think I will be doing that. Laboratory, huh? Drawing room. I'll go to the laboratory. Kind of want to get drawing room on rank 8, unless I've already done that. I can't remember. I don't like any of these, really. Sure. What happens if I do this now? Because I've already done it. Okay. There's got to be other combinations of things, right? Okay, this does reset the power. Hmm. Well, you can flip them with just the arrow keys. That's so weird, huh? I wonder how that works. Anyways. So this obviously does this, whatever this is. What about 46? Nope. I feel like there's got to be more to this than just unlocking the gemstone mine. But maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, our journey continues. To the right, hopefully. Sure, I'll take a secret passage. Oof. Not a fan. You know what? I think I'll take the weight room. I will lose a lot of steps, but I'm really hoping that I'll be able to find a nursery. Okay, and this is rank 7. Let's try to get a nursery here. I mean, this could be nursery. I kind of doubt it. No. Servants' quarters. Unfortunate. Can we get a nursery here? No. Alright. Music room. Have we done the one in the music room? A den would be, in theory, better, because we could go to either side of it. Have we done it in the music room? Let's try it. We might have already gotten this one, but I'm unsure. Hidden memo, where are you? There aren't too many places to hide. I'm also out of gems, which isn't great. Aha. There's a major key hanging on the wall in the safe house. There's a major key hanging on the wall in the safe house. Okay. The problem is, I've never been to the safe house. I don't have that room unlocked. I'm assuming it's an outside room. I know that there's a secret floor plan in, like, behind the bars above the, what is it called? The inner sanctum? In the second story of the big gear room. But I don't know how to get in yet. Because it didn't seem like D8 worked. Oh, lost and found. I think I'm actually just completely out of steps here, unless I go Boudoir into kitchen or something. But I can't even draft the kitchen. No, Boudoir would give me a gem. I think it's worth it. Come on, kitchen. Cannot break that. Okay, the office. I have a bunch of rerolls, which is good. Commissary. I think can technically give me bananas. Bedroom. But I only have 2 gold. Kitchen. Granted, I only have 2 gold for the kitchen, too. Decisions. Let's go ahead and open this door first. I only have 2 shops, so this would give me more gold. Not an ideal amount of gold, but some. Now, is it more worth it to get 15, or... It's only 12, so I guess this is worth it. Oh, and 2 bananas. Continuing on. Although, in order to continue on, I need to go all the way back down here, huh? Might as well. I think it's worth 2 steps to see if there's an item up here. Aha, it was worth it indeed. Because I won't lose steps for a minute. Sure. Oh, nice. Continuing on. All right. Not bad. money. Come on to the left. Oh no. Well, that does end the run, unfortunately. Continue the tunnel into nothingness. So I've got to find the safe house somehow. I do have the new clue in the library. I can go there and continue to look around a little bit, I suppose. Try to see if I can find any other password clues. I wonder if a new clue also gives a hint on to where to find the last microchip. I mean, it could be that the last microchip is in the tomb. Rook. Again, another rook. And there's a king here. Maybe there's something about castling. Are those the only chess pieces? Yes. Nooks. He looked under beds and in nooks. That's interesting because the chauffeur was the one that Mary Jones was talking to about writing this book. So I think that's why it mentions speaking to the chauffeur. I feel like this would give me a big understanding if I could figure out exactly how to decipher this. And it might be one of those things again where the answer is obvious in hindsight and I'm just not seeing the signs. All the way. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Y, Z, A, B, C. Page B, word Y. Could it be like 1, 2, so X is 1, Y is 2, Z is 3, A is 4, B is 5. So could this be saying page 4, word 1? Have I already tried that? Starting from the cover page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, page word 1, he. Let me just write this down. Okay. Let me go back to this. So red is page 1, or sorry, page 4, word 1. Oh, also I wrote down the wrong word. Oops. Page. So red is page 4, word 1. Green is page 6, word A, word 4. Purple is page 5, word 2. Pretty sure I have tried this. Blue is page 3, word 1. But I don't understand why it says end is C. Ah. Okay, so let's try page 5, word 2 in this book, right? Assuming that page count starts on the title pages, right? So this is the title page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brings us here. And I don't know what counts as the second word in all of this. List, cases, cases. Ah! I really am being driven cuckoo. What if we only count pages with word, like text on them? So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Page 5, word 2, looked. Is it that? Probably not. Oh boy. Anyways, what was I doing? I think I was honestly just calling it a day. Is it worth it to mess around more with that code outside, down below? Maybe. Maybe it's worth it. Although if I randomly guess the code, it will feel kind of bad. I haven't really looked around in this room much, to be honest. But I kind of just assumed that there wasn't really anything in here. I'm not seeing much. There's an alarm, though. Oh, I don't think I can even make it to that room because I forgot to power it. Forgot to power the red door. Let's just double check. And then if it's unpowered, I'll call it a day. Yep, unpowered. Welp. Calling it a day with a majestic view. I think I will go another day. Whoa. That was some weird music. East-facing house of cogs. Can you get a south-facing house? I don't think so. Because there's that whole thing about the eclipse only appearing in the north? Interesting.